Richie, Ouch announced the goal, and I said, we'll find out, is it more pressure or high motivation? Is it a kind of a goosebump feeling right now when you hear your guys around you?
Look, you know, it's, of course the season's gone well so far, but like we said before, this is the biggest race and this is the big goal. But I think, you know, I've got 8 incredibly talented teammates to support me, and, you know, a lot of guys behind the scenes as well. It's a fantastic team. So, you know, we'll do our best, and you know, obviously that podium in Paris is the goal, and you know, I think we've got the right team, and I'm ready as well to do my best to get there.
One more minute and then the table is free for you guys. I'd like to give the floor back to Jim Okowitz for a maybe final announcement.
Well, I mean, you can't explain how elated we are to be able to announce that Richie Porte has extended his contract with the BMC Racing Team for next season and onward, and we really didn't have to think too much about it. Kind of a no-brainer between Richie and I to get this done, and I think that his 2 years thus far with racing in this organization with his teammates and his staff and all the people that get behind our cycling project has been a great experience for both of us to have that kind of support. So look, we really look forward to the future of professional cycling, and we have only started our project and we've got a lot more to go, so let's keep it going. And we're fortunate to be able to announce that today, so we're real proud and happy to know that Richie will be with us again next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ouch. You will find this as well on the little release we prepared. You can pick it up afterwards with the whole roster, some quotes, and of course on the back side the official announcement about this what Ouch just mentioned. So we are ready. If you don't mind, just for the first question, please introduce yourself and the name you ask from the front table, and then I think we are ready to start. Q&A, please.
Richie, Sam Edmund, Herald Sun. Mate, we know your legs are good. How's the mind at this point in time? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Take us through it.
I think, yeah, a bit of everything, to be honest. It's you know, it's not like you forget how to ride your bike in the week leading up to the tour, but those days of sitting around in the hotel and the, you know, press conference and everything, you know, the old mind does kind of wander and play tricks. But to be honest, I'm just looking forward to getting this started on Saturday. You know, it's the same guys who've raced year in, year out, and you know, everybody's at the top of their form, but I know I am too. We've got a brilliant team here to support me, but you know, I'm just excited to get it started, to be honest.
Richie, John Trevorrow, as an advertiser. You've had an amazing strong season all year. 2 weeks ago, the Dauphiné, you showed to be the strongest, but you made a few mistakes on the last day. What did you learn from that?
Yeah, thanks Iffy for throwing that one in there. But no, look, I mean that's just a part of bike racing, I guess. Is you know, we were incredible the day before on the Alpe d'Huez stage. The guys were incredible. It's you know, it's a shame that the race panned out like that. You know, I would have loved to have won that race, but you know, perhaps next year. But you know, you learn from experiences like that, and I think I learnt that you know, if people gang up on you, then it's going to make for hard racing. But you know, that's in the past now, and move on to the tour. So I think it's going to be, you know, hopefully no. You know, nothing like that happens again, but you know, the tour's a different race. There's always someone with interest in the stage, and you know, hopefully the Dauphiné is just an isolated experience.
Richie, Chris Froom's been pretty keen to play the experience card. The fact that he's been here before, and he knows what it's like to handle 3 weeks of stress as a team leader and wearing the jersey. Is that a prerequisite, do you think, to success? How important is having tread in those footsteps before?
Yeah, look, I mean, I got a little bit of a taste of that at the Dauphiné, having the jersey. You know, you have to do the anti-doping test and the protocol with the media afterwards. I think it does kind of take away a little bit your recovery. But it is manageable, and you know, we've got a great team to do that. But you know, Chris has obviously won 3 tours. There's no reason he can't win a 4th. But, you know, he's a big favourite here. So you know, I think he's going to be in a lot better form than he was in the Dauphiné. So you know, I think he knows how to take the pressure, obviously. But so does Alberto, so does Nairo, and a few other guys. So you know.
Sky actually said yesterday that you were the unequivocal favourite going in.
Who said that?
Sky, like literally all of it.
Oh, well, they'd know, wouldn't they? But,
Is it a title you're comfortable with?
oh, look, I think that's just one of the games that they play. At the end of the day, behind closed doors, I think that, you know, they think they've got the guy to do it, which, you know, I mean, he's got the track record, but you know, look, Chris is obviously the one with the biggest target on his back. He's the defending champion, and you know, I don't think it's just going to be between Chris and I. There's so many brilliant bike riders here, so you know, you can't just focus on 2 guys. It's you know, more than a 2-horse race.
How does the strength of your team compare with others here?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say really. I think, you know, we haven't just got one of the best classics riders. We've got the best classics rider in the world in Greg. We've got a fantastic road captain in Nico Roche, and obviously Damiano Caruso is flying. So, you know, not to take anything away from any of the other guys, but you know, we have a fantastic team. We really do, and you know, there's not much else we can do about the strength of other teams. So, you know, it's better just to focus on our team and what we can do.
Richie, une question à Stéphane. Qu'est-ce que tu apprends de confirmer de les parmi les favoris? Ça te donne une pression ou au contraire une motivation?
Non, ça me donne pas une pression particulière parce que. No, yeah, that doesn't give me some or more pressure. I mean, in the time trial it's pretty easy. You just do your race, and at the end of the day you find out where you stand. And yeah, it will also be the case on Saturday.
Richie, this year's course is kind of unique. There's only 3 mountaintop finishes and relatively short time trials. How do you think it's going to affect the overall kind of tactics of the race? Will it kind of come down to those 3 big stages, or do you think it's going to be kind of a free-for-all during the whole race?
I think it would be a free-for-all. I think, you know, that yes, there's only 3 mountain stages and 2 mountain finishes and 2 time trials, but it's a hard course, and I think that's always going to, you know, the road's obviously going to settle the battle anyhow, but it just depends on how it's raced. But I mean, I don't expect it to be, you know, an easy lap around France. I think, you know, for sure there's going to be good battles on those stages which finish, you know, like the stage in Chambéry. For sure, you know, it's going to be a select group arrive there. So, you know, it's not a perfect parcours, but it's still going to be a, you know, a worthy winner, I think.
Richie, stage 2 last year, obviously you lost that time with the flat. As a team and yourself, make sure that you're going to have people around you in case of anything like that happens.
Yeah, 100%. We've you know, we've done tyre changes and things like that. So wheel changes in training, and you know, look, I think that was just one of those things that happened last year in the heat of the battle. You know, and it wasn't ideal, but you know, I think we've covered all bases possible this year to you know, hopefully something like that doesn't happen. But you know, there's not much you can do in that situation. You know, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Or if it happens to someone else.
Richie, at Paris-Nice you lost time in crosswind and bad weather. Have you prepared for that sort of thing?
I've won Paris-Nice and crosswinds and stuff too, so you know, I know how to do it. So
no losing time on stages. No losing time on stages that might not look too hard on paper.
yeah, exactly.
One question here from John.
Richie, hi, Ned from ITV. Just very specifically, what recon have you done? Any specific stages? I was in the Dauphiné, you raced over the Mont Blanc to Chambéry, but anything else that you've looked at specifically as a team?
Yeah, I mean, basically we've seen all the Pyrenees stages, we've seen all the Alps stages as well. So we have done our homework, and you know, obviously seen the final time trial in Marseille. So I think we've done a lot of recon. We've basically seen everything that we need to see.
I know you can't see everything, it's impossible, but do you think those two stages in the Massif Central might be of interest, quite unpredictably raced?
Exactly. I mean, I think you look at them on paper, and for sure, those two stages can turn the race on its head. But we'll just see what happens, I guess, in the first part. See if it's see who's got the jersey and things like that. But look, I mean, every stage in the Tour can turn the race upside down.
Hi, Richie. My name is Bas. I'm from the Danish newspaper BC. I have a question about Jakob Fuglsang. He was the only guy to beat you in the Dauphiné. How do you view him as a competitor this year?
I mean, Jakob's a good friend off the bike, and obviously we both live in Monaco, so we do train together. And I always knew that he was in great form going to the Dauphiné, but I hope that Astana don't play that Fabio Aru and Jakob Fuglsang card, because I think Jakob genuinely deserves to have his chance at the Tour. But I mean, he's a contender. He's always had the ability, and he's really stepped it up. He's just become a father a few days ago, so I think he's more than he's super motivated for this race.
Anthony, please.
Richie, you and Nico have both written Sky. How much of an insight has that given you in the preparation as to how they approach this course and this race to use that to your advantage?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not a lot, really. I think if I look at the team there now, it's a lot different to what it was when I was there. But I'm not sure what how they've prepared. But look, I think Nico probably knows their tactics a little bit better than what I do. But I don't expect them to. They're not going to let us just roll away and win the race. But I think Sky is probably not as strong as it was in past years. So how that affects their tactics, I'm not sure.